existence.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Revan, and you're watching the Anonymous Letter Media. This is a TWWRN ALM roundtable, and my good guest is my good buddy and Blizzard Arms, the real Tin Man.
Yep. Always doing it, man. Always doing it. I know we're not producing many videos on TWWRN. I thank you, Grandmaster Revan, for picking up the slack with that.
Ain't no problem, brother. I'm there. Pick up the slack, pick up the ball, run with it, and shove it up the elite's ass.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate all you do, man. You know, I've been fighting the fight in other ways. You know, I just can't always get on camera and pop off and say what's on my mind. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm done talking about it. I'm just done talking about it. It's time to do something about it.
It's time to start talking the talk and walking the walk, brother.
Exactly.
We all know that I was on Censor Wars Roundtable yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that
it did pretty good. Along it for a brief moment, even though it was kind of choppy, but it was an honor to be on the roundtable of Censor Wars.
Yeah. So how are they doing over there at Censor Wars, man?
Doing pretty good. They're doing what we're doing, and they're using same platform. They're using StreamYard. Anybody who wants to stream a video is check out Streamlabs and then StreamYard. This is it's a beta version, but it's still as good. And we can finally no longer have to use the YouTube. No. This is time. We don't have to really use the Facebook Messenger no more. We can do this. Very simple, very easy. Hit the link, set you're up and ready, get to going. Holy crap. No bullshit. Big time, pig time. Let's roll this shit going.
Yeah, I noticed it's very easy. And I would definitely say Google and YouTube need to take pointers from these guys.
Oh, hell yeah. Because YouTube stopped doing the Google, the Hangout thing, what we used to do around September 5th or around September 5th. That was the last time. And and December 10th is the day that's going to update their goddamn TOS.
Oh, I'm already getting emails on updates for their fucking policy bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They want to if you're not advertising viable, they will kind of push you to the edge and say, sayonara, little bastard. Let you go like Wile E. Coyote hitting the target, and then I'll hear a...
Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. YouTube was supposed to be a platform for independent talents to step up and do their thing. That's what YouTube was supposed to be for.
Yeah.
But
that's why it's called
corporate
YouTube.
The corporate entities and the quote unquote professional media entities such as, music artists and movie stars and all that shit, they already had their platforms. They had MTV, they had radio, they had satellite radio, XM radio, movies, television, yada, yada, yada. They had all these platforms. But that wasn't enough for them, and it wasn't enough for Google. They weren't seeing enough fucking money for their greedy little pockets.
See, there's things you can't do on TV or radio, but you could do it on a podcast, like I do it, and the reason it's called YouTube because you could create your own channel, do your own shit, and you're good. I remember when we started, it wasn't this bad.
No.
You had your serial flaggers here and there, but it wasn't a problem. You had Spam 404,
Yeah.
which went after channels that supposedly did illegal shit by doing these giveaways and shit. And it went from to mid-July 2016 to now where at the middle of 2016, nearly 60 channels were purged within 2 years.
In hindsight, that's actually not a bad number. 60 channels in 2 years.
Yeah.
If you figure in hindsight, there's 9 billion people on the planet. A vast majority of those people have a channel of some kind, even if it's not well known.
Yeah.
Most people have a YouTube channel or even just a YouTube account. Some of them even have multiple accounts. So you
like that dude, YRV. Like YRV. Yeah. He used, 20 accounts to troll people until he got caught?
Yeah. And that's just a rare exception. But you'll have some people who have like 2 or 3 or more channels. I mean, look at InfoWars. How many channels do they have? Paul Watson has
let's see.
InfoWars itself has
Millie Weaver, Caitlin Bennett, Owen Schroyer, Alex Jones, InfoWars, Joseph Watson.
I mean, all these motherfuckers have channels, but they're all part of the InfoWars thing. I mean, look at us. We've got the TWWN, but we've also got the ALM.
Oh yeah.
No, we're not exclusive per se.
We're not big wigs, but we're part of the resistance that's questioning the status quo. We're setting up to the status quo, even though we're just a little guy. We're one of many.
Well, you got to figure the resistance is not going to be televised, and anybody who is legitimately fighting against this tyranny. I'm not talking about these show pony activists that you see in the fucking media. I'm talking looking at activists.
You got Vox.
Big name.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be real average Joe motherfuckers like ourselves.
I mean, you got Vox, you got Vox, you got Snopes, you got the Young Turks, you got let's see, Vice, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have these small independent outlets, but they're supported by the hoity-toity assholes, and plus that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, and it's just last year I mean we all know I had 2 videos taken down. I got 2 strikes that were about 3 months apart. I waited 6 months to stream them up again. YouTube, the cocksuckers. I mean, because they say, well, you're not allowed to question anything. You're not allowed to have a thought or a theory. Thank you very much.
There's a little thing called freedom of speech and freedom of expression, and revoked.
Oh yeah.
They ain't got nothing to fucking say. We are not inciting violence. We are not doing anything violent. We're not doing anything criminal or illegal. We're not freaking Going
yeah.
Jay Simpson on anybody.
But to them, I mean, to them, we're questioning everything. We have theories on the school shooting that happened last year. We have questions on the shooting that happened in October of 2017. They don't want us to do that. But there's other people that's already questioning it. Okay? 8 witnesses died who was there at the Las Vegas shooting. You're not allowed to question or have a theory about the shooting in Vegas. Suck my dick. Hey, if we have a theory or question, we're going to have it and we're going to do it.
Here's the thing: it's not a matter of doing it; it's a question of how you do it. You gotta roll with the punches sometimes. When they try to cockwalk you and say you can't do something, it's not that you can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do it the way that they're targeting you for. Okay? There's always a way around it. You just got to remarket your strategy and how you present the information. And you got to make it very clear that, if you are questioning the validity of something, you got to differentiate and make very fucking clear the difference between what is being presented as either fact or speculation.
Well, hell yeah. Plus, feelings have no evidence. Feelings cannot produce anything but bitching, moaning, whining. How dare you say that? Hey, if you're offended, if you're offended by the questioning, you're offended by the content of what you put up on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. Okay. For example, the anonymous Letter Media Twitter page was taken down for good. They killed that Twitter page. But the anonymous Liberty Republic was born on a backup page.
Yep.
I win.
Yeah, but they can't really shut you up because you can always just go and make a new fucking channel.
Well, I tried that on Twitter. I tried to try to build a new page. Sorry, you can't do it. This one is banned too because you violated the rules. You violated the rules that your thing been suspended permanently. You cannot create a new one or not. I'm like, dude, I have a backup one. Fuck you. Here it is. I mean, that's like what if YouTube or Twitter takes down the TWRN page and channel? What happened then? Guess what? We're coming back, bitches.
Yep, and I'll repost everything because I've got it backed up externally. And
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Awesome.
And
oh
yeah. I've
head if it weren't attached.
Oh yeah, I've read the email I got for that updated algorithm. If you know this algorithm.
Nice fun.
Thank you. I mean, it's shit. It's shit. The algorithm is shit. Oh, what the hell?
What'd you do?
I guess when I said that, they kind of switched the camera up here, I think.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Might be a malfunction of the dumb nuts. But, I mean, I can understand you want to update it, just to update it. But to update it to kind of screw with the person on the channel, the content creator, that's going the wrong way. But I can understand if you want to update the TOS, to update, to keep it up intact and everything else, but hey, That's fine, but don't do it just to fuck with people who's the little guy, like us. We're the little guy.
Oh, they're always gonna fuck with the little guy because the little guy's easy to fuck with. He ain't got the financial resources and the connections to contest a big corporation. That's what they count on.
Because of big money. Now, we don't spend. Okay, I mentioned this before. We don't spend tens of thousands of dollars to upload videos. No, I use a cell phone. I use 2 laptops. I use a tablet to do this. It's called. It ain't ADD, folks. It's called multitasking.
Yeah.
And what also bugged me is that I remember when we did a roundtable, you brought up a 5 to 10 second footage of Idiocracy. You got
flagged for that.
You got a copyright strike for that, even though it was only 5-10 seconds. Even though it was only 5-10 seconds, they hit you. They hit you.
And I fought them and won.
Hey, give me a second. I gotta go put the cans back.
All right.
Just a second.
Yeah, corporations are a big problem, ladies and gentlemen. While Grandmaster Revan's away, I'll just keep harping on the issue. And what it really comes down to is these corporations look at the little guy like ants. We're nothing but ants to them. One ant here, one ant there. Squish as you go. But if the ants swarm a motherfucker, the ants squish them all, and the ants are going to devour you. That's just how it goes. If people band together and fight these corporations and these corrupt entities, they're easily defeated. Even if you want to go through legal means or more hands-on conventional means. And I'm not saying that to incite violence against Google or anybody. I'm just saying, for the sake of argument, that is a viable option. And Grandmaster Evan's end is making weird fucking phone noises. Whether if the majority of the people go to war against the government or corporations or whatnot, legally there's nothing anybody could do to stop it.
Okay, I'm back. What's up?
What's up? I was just carrying on the conversation so that there's no dead air.
No,
right now,
only dead air is from nachos and cheese. Much.
No, that's toxic air, Captain Blastass.
Well, I mean, Tim and I started at the same time, right around 2010, 2011, which we mentioned before. On other round tables in much. We started around between 2010, 2011.
That was about 2000. Late 2010 or late 2011. I think it was around like 2011 when I started. And Colin found me, and then we all kind of found each other. Like I said, the first person to find me was Cole. He was the first motherfucker to find me, and he was on point for the longest time. Then he kind of fell off the bandwagon and disappeared for a little while. Then he came back and was just a completely different person.
Yeah. He contacted me about 2-3 years ago, right after he quit doing the record label and stuff like that. And,
Yeah, after he a bird got into it.
oh yeah, he wore this rubber mask that they got. It was like an old guy, all with his voice. I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? Oh, so, it's you, but bastard. But the one thing that I mean, I started going with the animation, which at the time YouTube had when we started, and I liked that. I loved it. I loved it. I did about 6-7 videos with animation. Very easy to do. All I gotta do just pick the characters and pick the background and everything else, and type up one thing for one character to say, type up another one for the other character, and by the time it ended, it kind of went pretty well. But I don't know why they ended that, because that was really cool to do. I mean, but the only way to use it is that you have to have a certain points on your thing, which I care less, But I like the animation. I did it. Then all of a sudden, one day, I guess when they changed their algorithm, all of a sudden, gone. Couldn't do it.
Huh.
I was like, holy shit. And then that's along the way, that's when we interact and met when YRV was starting his shit.
Yeah, and then I decimated his ass.
And at the time, I was having a feud with Tila Tequila.
I think that feud was more or less one-sided. She would pop off at the fucking mouth and do her fucking bullshit videos. And you were just a critical responder. You were there to criticize her, and I don't think she really paid you any attention. I don't think she ever.
No,
really
it was more of a troll. A troll.
I noticed.
I was trolling, and I won.
I you haven't said anything about her in years, and haven't really seen anything from her in years.
No, after she had her kid, that was it. I mean, you really see her, and like, good, poor, and then down the line, all of a sudden, like, got worse by 2015.
Oh yeah.
Channels, videos were taken down because they weren't really advertiser friendly. Now, why is that? Nobody's doing it for money. Yeah, there's some that are. They get paid pretty good, but some do it just for the hell of it, just for fun. But also, like us, we do it to spread the message and talk about the crap that's going on now. Now, what bugs me is the reasons why they're taken down is one thing. Now, my videos that I took down had nothing to do with the reason why they were taken down. It wasn't harassing anybody. It wasn't stalking nobody. And I wasn't saying anything bad about anybody.
It's a political narrative, and it wasn't advertiser friendly. It wouldn't make them money. So there was no use in keeping it up as far as they were concerned. That's why small parties like us get targeted, because we're not marketable and we're not, quote, politically correct. It's not that we're doing anything wrong. It's that
it's not PC.
Not politically correct is not socially acceptable in business. It's just not.
Oh hell yeah, it's not.
If you're gonna piss people off with the truth, that's not marketable. So you got to go because you're causing problems.
Only way
Or illegal. You're just causing ripples in the pond. You're stirring up the water.
So
and they don't like that.
To continue, you gotta lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. But
the truth is the truth. It's got to have its day regardless.
Yeah.
Whether we say it or Joe Blow down the street says it or it just happens to come out through any given circumstance, the truth is going to have its fucking day.
Yeah.
And when that happens, shit's going to hit the fan. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like the truth or not. That's the problem with society today. People don't listen to learn and to be enlightened. They listen to respond. They're not interested in the truth. They're interested in confirmation of their beliefs. They want you to talk about what they believe in. They want you to agree with what they believe.
Yeah.
Even if they're not the majority. Even if the majority of the people believe the truth, if there's just one motherfucker out there who believes something totally off the fucking wall, if you don't believe what they believe, if you don't think what they think, that person's going to have a fucking conniption fit.
Oh yeah.
And
when I tried to appeal that video, that the second one that got struck and taken down, I asked for evidence. What proof? I mean, what evidence you got? What proof you got? I mean, what reason and evidence do you have? I mean, the term evidence, proof. Within 2 hours, I got, based on our opinion, your video still violated YouTube's community guidelines. I said proof and evidence, not opinion, you cocksucker.
Yeah, you got to go at it with the mentality of a lawyer. You got to freaking know the laws. You got to know the bylaws. You got to know policies. You got to understand things. And you got to know how to work around that shit and manipulate that shit to your advantage. That's how you beat them. That's how I've always beat them. Because I know the rules. I know the laws. I know the bylaws and policies and so on and so forth. And I call them on it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. PG&E.
PG&E. Nut up or shut up.
PG&E got caught. We all know that Governor Newsom is the governor, right? Okay, he's the governor for months and shit. Okay. This was by the sfgate.com. They're like a political. I think I'll either watch something like that. They reported PG&E helped fund the careers of California governor and his wife. Now he accuses the utility of corporate greed. Now that's kind of funny because for 2 decades they financed his state and local political career. He was mayor of Frisco. He was like the lieutenant governor, and he's now governor. And he's been paid $5.3 million within 20 years through that time. And he accused the state's largest utility company of mismanaging funds. He said it should have used to upgrade an aging electrical grid prone to daily wildfires. Isn't that calling the kettle black?
It is. But, sometimes in order to destroy an evil, another evil has to fucking do the job.
Well, like the song goes, he's by the hands that feed him. And if you're by the hand that feeds you, well, but
it's kind of like that movie, The Chronicles of Riddick, where they were talking about fighting an evil with another kind of evil. It's kind of the same.
Which there's no winners or losers. It's just two evils fighting to get ahead, thinking, "Well, I am stronger than you." No, I'm stronger than you. My God is better than your God. Well, my God has bigger dick than your God. Kind of shit.
That's why I don't really care for organized religions. You see these religions fighting amongst themselves and bashing each other. I mean, if you go to a Hindu festival or something, you'll have Christians there citing all the bad shit that the Hindus have done throughout history and whatnot. It's like, okay, what about the blood on your hands? What about the Catholic Crusades, the witch trials,
Inquisition,
torture? Look at all this shit that has been done in the name of God.
You have the Inquisition, and you have the 9/11 shit.
Yeah, I mean, you've got so much shit. All religions have blood on their fucking hands, and it is, as you said,
and World War II, and World War II.
Yeah, I mean, look at these guys and just go, okay, you're citing where they're in the wrong on this or that, but where do you have definitive evidence that you're not a guilty party in this, as far as your historical documentation goes? And how can you sit there and say one is right and the other is wrong when there is no definitive proof one way or the other? You can't prove any more that your God exists any more than they can prove that their God exists.
They even before Christianity came around, you had the gods like the Olympians gods.
Yeah, you had the old mythology, Roman, Greek, Egyptian, Babylonian, Tyre.
Those were gods of the time. Hades, he was the king of hell. He had Poseidon, who was the ocean king, and he had Zeus, who was the lightning guy. He was the Thor of his time. He was the thunder god here. And
I mean, and all these religions, they all share similar stories that have many similarities. So how could you even say that it's not just the same story, different version?
It's the same story, but different names.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
a corporation. Like, you ever seen that YouTube series from back in the day, God Inc.?
Yeah, it makes. I mean, at the time, I wasn't paying attention till I remember watching it one day. It kind of made sense now. When I was younger, I didn't pay attention.
I just picked up 4 more hours at work. Go.
Well, when I was younger, I didn't pay attention, but now I'm older. Shit.
Yeah.
Something's fucked up. Something is wrong here, man.
Like, getting back to the God Inc. thing, the whole premise of religious belief and every miraculous thing that happened was simply a corporation working behind the scenes. Okay. All these different religions, that was just a publicity department. They had
they had publicity.
They had any new animal or plant species that came up. That was product development. They had a disasters department. They had a miracles department, which was
hell yeah.
poached. And like they almost did away with miracles, the miracles department. You know, it was a funny little show.
Like there was Kids in the Hall back in the early '90s. They had this episode where this art teacher would have the class paint a picture of this nude woman, and it was a prediction of today. And I laughed. I was like, "That's like today." I was like, "Dude." I was like, "My thing is all like, holy crap!" My camera went off. Shit, fuck. But it was funny because it was a huge, uh, funny. It was a funny episode.
Yeah.
And I sat there and watched it, and like, dude, these are like the idiots of today.
Yeah.
I literally laughed my ass off. Like, dude, these fuckers. I mean, come on, man. I mean, these idiots have no idea they got it so easy. So easy and shit. You know? I mean, looking back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, shit. Even then, they still got it easy and shit, man.
Oh, yeah. It's gradual descent into madness.
I remember in high school. I mean, we didn't have that kind of crap. People like that in high school. All we had was Prippy Bastards, and that was it. And I'm like, dude, chill out. Take it easy, man. Take a damn chill pill, by the way, goddammit. Here, let me should be back.
Sorry, I'm still here. I just had to run some water.
Not cool, man.
It's blistering cold out here. It's below 22 degrees right now. So I gotta run the hot water here and there. I've got a heating cord on my pipes that I've got running right now, but I also make it a point of running the water so that my pipes don't freeze, because they actually froze earlier today. I had cold water in my kitchen, but no hot water, and I had no water, hot or cold, in the bathroom. So,
do you have a one of those heating things, like those big ass hot water shit tank?
A hot water tank?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, but the pipes were still frozen. So,
that sucked, man.
I had to turn on the heating cord, which is a cord that heats up and it's wrapped around the pipes. And I turned that on. It thawed out the pipes, but I am making it a point of leaving the pipes to drip and occasionally running the hot and cold water, just so that the water's not sitting there and has an opportunity to freeze.
Oh man, that fucking sucks, dude. That fucking sucks, man. Like, dude.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I remember one year it got so cold. Pipes froze.
Yeah.
Like that was back in the late '80s, early '90s and shit, man. Like, dude.
Yeah, you got when it gets below freezing, 33 degrees, you gotta start letting your pipes drip. Especially if
Oh,
it gets
hell yeah! I mean,
down to like 22 degrees, that's when your pipes will really start to freeze.
it will. I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to have something that could keep it from freezing because I mean, once they're frozen, oh man, you are screwed big time. You are more screwed than a $2 whore on Vicodin.
Yeah. By the way, your camera's off.
I know. I'm like, dude, it won't like shit. All right. Oh, my camera's fucked up, but at least I got audio, man. As long as I got audio, I'm a good motherfucker.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm a good motherfucker with a good sound.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got around to posting that last round table. And at this point, it's not even remotely relevant. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not even going to post it.
That's what Tim Zero told me. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like,
I
it's like,
long, and that was my fault. I procrastinated. I had too much shit going on in the real world. You know, like I said at the start of this broadcast, you know, I'm fighting that good fight on the front lines.
and it's like it's like we don't remember what we talked about. Honestly, I'm like, what did we talk about?
I think we touched on the fucking shit with the Area 51 raid.
Oh yeah,
A few other things.
that it happened, but not what people thought it was going to be. It was like a
There was like only 100 or so people that actually showed up out of the hundreds of thousands.
3 million. 3 million.
Yeah, 3 million people said they were going to show up, and only a few hundred showed up. Yeah, that didn't go so well.
But it's like people thought, oh my god, they're going to raid Area 51, and I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, is it going to happen, or is it a joke? Okay, the guy that put it on Facebook says it's just a joke. It's a joke, not a real event. It's a joke, but it turned out to be alien stock.
Yeah.
And people went to Area 51, had fun. There was a lot of music. A lot. It was like a get together of people of all walks of life.
Yeah.
Just having a good time, acting weird. Hey, no, just be yourself. Hey, and it was pretty fun, pretty cool. And there was a channel. It was the Buddhism Hotline did an episode on the the Area 51 thing, and he goes, if you raid Area 51, you might have sex with aliens and catch the gay.
What?
Yeah, Jonathan Hill. He hosts the Buddhism Hotline. And he says if you raid Area 51, you might have sex with the aliens and catch the gay. I'm like, dude, are you that stupid? I'm like, I laughed, but I laughed because it was stupid.
How do you catch gay?
Especially from an alien.
Disease. It's not a.
But it was a parody. It was a parody of It was a parody, but it was funny. And I'm like, if you have sex with the alien from Area 51 and catch the gay, is the alien a gay? Would he probe you in your butthole? Would he make you queef sounds like potato? Would it make your queef smell like potato salad? I don't know. But it was. I mean, it was. It's funny. I mean, it's a spoof hotline, and people from 4chan would call them and give them a bad time, and it was fucking funny, man. I'm like, dude, This guy is walking into this shit. He's getting trolled, and he knows it. It's obvious, you know.
That's some funny shit.
You should check it out, man. I mean, it's the Buddhism hotline, and it is fucking funny. And I watched it since 2016, and it is fucking funny, dude. He tries to convert people to Buddhism, but they like really give him the runaround of, I like to be converted, please. And they'll say, well, he'll get mad when someone says, well, he'll go, how you feel? Well, I'm the first gay person to be converted to Buddha, and he will go fucking nuts. Like how? I went fucking nuts. It is.
To the best of my knowledge, they don't discriminate against gays or gender identity or any of that kind of nonsense.
No,
I have a friend of mine who used to be a political activist. You probably remember him as Asshole Blogger.
Yeah.
He went through a gender reassignment thing. It was like halfway transition, man, woman. And now he's a Buddhist. He's actually heavily involved in Buddhism.
Right. I mean, it's a funny parody of this hotline. People would call and fuck with them. Like they'll call them Seth or Jeffrey, and I was like, I am Jonathan. I'm a Jonathan. And he would go absolutely fucking bonkers, dude. And just watching it, I literally laughed my ass off, man.
That's something you could do. Maybe open up a hotline for people to call, and we can fucking have them on the show.
Kind of do like a parody of, kind of do a parody of some other hotline, like the Jerry Lewis telethon type shit, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's options.
Hey, I was thinking about doing like 2 parts of the top 10 insanely funny, crazy moments of the round table.
Yeah, I could put that together.
And really just how fun that run with it.
Yeah.
Pick the funniest, crazy, insane shit on the round table ever. And have the honorable mentions.
We can do that down the line, maybe.
And we'll have that Cole and Thunderbird fight in there too.
That was fucking nuts, man. I just sat back and I'm like, I'm gonna let this fucking roll.
I didn't see a fucking thing, dude. I was like sitting there, fucking in, man. Like, holy shit, dude. Shit's going down, and I ain't got a joint to watch this fucking shit.
Right? I was just sitting there drinking a beer. I'm just like, fuck it. Straight up, fuck it.
I left the thing to Curse Zero, see if he's going to be on here, but also Rob, but I don't know if Rob's going to be on here.
Rob's probably at work or dealing with his girlfriend, and we all know Zero's fucking preoccupied. Is he back on his feet by chance?
He has an apartment.
Oh, good. He's finally got a place, man. I've been worried about him.
He had an apartment with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's one reason why I not been doing so many roundtables and whatnot, because I know a lot of us have had shit going on. We've been experiencing our own hardships and shit. I just want to give everybody an opportunity to get sorted out and get things situated, get back on their feet.
I've been talking to Zero for off and on for a good 4 or 5 months, off and on. Just kind of we'll talk and shit. We'll do. He'll do a video. I'll join him. I'll do a video. He'll join me, and then we'll do all the discussion shit, and then we'll put on YouTube and stuff. And
yeah, I just let you guys fucking run with it. In fact, I might just give you guys TWBRN. You know, we talked about this a few times, but yeah, I might just let you guys have it if we can get you guys some video editing software to where you guys can put the intro on this shit.
Yeah. I went and got a new phone a week ago.
Nice.
The one I have, it's a let's see here. It's a Motorola Moto E6. Pretty good, not bad. Oh fuck! Oh, can't see. Fucking camera, goddamn it. Let's see here.
Yeah. Forgot that detail, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's the one I had. I was to charge it one day, and all of a sudden it started to get hot. All of a sudden, I heard dit, 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 dit. Read it. Your phone is fucked up because it might have leaked in the water. No water touched it. Got the hot. So I said, fuck it. I'll take a new damn phone. I'll use it for backup, whatever it is. So
yeah.
It's a brand new one. It came out this summer. It's a Motorola. I don't know why I should got it. I don't know why I didn't get one a long time ago and shit. Because I mean, Motorola's been around since the long time because they did fucking CBs and shit, and then they got involved in the cell till the 80s and stuff. So and then around 2011 they got into the smartphone mobile biz. That's exactly something. It's all right. I mean, no complaints. Had it for almost a month. Well, about a couple weeks. So
yeah. Me, I just have my cheap ass track phone. I don't give a fuck. It does what I need it to do. I don't give a shit.
Do you have any security on it?
Nobody asked my number.
Well, no, still, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of security on your phone and whatnot. Because you never know.
I mean, I've got AVG on it.
That's nice. Is it enough for Android?
Possibly. I mean, you can check the Android store and see if they have AVG on it.
Well, there's an app I use. I use a couple of apps on here. I use cybersecurity. I use Anon VPN Pro and Incognito. Right. Yeah. I also use Hakuna, HACKUNA.
Nice.
The Anon VPN Pro it's the anonymous version. Has the anonymous mask on it, and so does the Incognito. There's a cybersecurity is a cyber Tor and shit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Tor's pretty good.
The Anon VPN Pro, dude, it's a badass, man. It's a badass, and it has a lot of qualities, a lot of stuff that can help you with, and even the Incognito. It's like it'll check your shit if you're. It'll say check if you're hacked. You check it out, you're good. Just takes a few seconds. You're good. And Hakuna, it's like called AVG and shit. It'll like see if you're being tracked by hackers and shit. Pretty good.
Sweet.
And if you need repair, there's a repair system for your phone that you do. Pretty cool to use and stuff.
Huh.
And there's also that CC cleaner. The shit you use for a computer, you can use it for your phone. Like I just hit that, it'll clean your shit. I mean, you don't need a lot of shit. Just need maybe a couple of things for your device, and not. I mean, nothing a lot, but just enough to kind of let you know what's up with shit.
That's what's up.
Have you tried out BitChute?
I have not.
It's a pretty good app for like it's the alternative to YouTube. A huge alternative.
I will check it out. I've just been fucking swamped with everything, dude. Between fucking work and dealing with the other shit I've been dealing with. Like, I was still trying to get my sister out here, man.
How's she doing, man?
She's living in a van with an abusive prick. Has no
Not,
money for food or to pay her bills. Nothing, dude. She is fucking on hard times bad.
yeah, get out there, man.
Yep. Well, it's a matter of fucking paying off my title loan because I took out a title loan to try to get her out here, and between the dude and her bank, that shit got fucked up. Yo, that's a big fucking problem, dude. Fucking banks, dude. They're up to some shiesty shit.
They've been doing that for a long time, brother.
Yeah,
long time.
They fucking charged her for shit on her account that wasn't even her shit. Like, they were charging her for my mom's shit, and my mom's been dead for over 10 years, dude.
Fuck.
And she rented the truck, and she had to put a $200 deposit on it with her bank card. And the bank fucking took the money when she was on her way here, so she had to fucking take the truck back to Enterprise because the money wasn't on the fucking card.
That ain't good, man.
Fucking shady shit, dude.
Is it her van that she's in, or his?
His.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's,
And right now I'm dealing with shit with my bank because of some fucking fraud charges that happened on my account. And I got one of the transactions reversed, but they didn't reverse the other. So the total amount of the charges was like $2,870.
that's not good, man.
Yeah, so I got about like half of that reversed, probably like $1,370, $1,370.
Damn.
So now I only owe the $1,500, but they didn't reverse the other $1,500. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I've got to fucking fix that shit, or they're gonna fucking garnish my wages, which they can only take like 20%, 25% of my gross income. So they wouldn't see more than like.
I've been getting calls with nothing but zeros. 3 times within 3 months. No, 3 times within 2 months.
Nothing but zeros.
A 10-0-digit number. And I answered one of the calls. It was a scam number. It was a scam type shit. So
Let me guess, your Social Security card.
Huh?
Let me guess. There's a problem with your Social Security number, right?
I got those. I got those. Like, I got that call about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I just
and
like, the only problem with my Social Security number is the fact that you tried to get it.
My mom got the call too. I told her, I go, you want to believe what call I got? It's there's a problem with your social security number. You call this number. I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So fuck it.
Oh.
It's
or call pretending they're Microsoft. It's like, oh yeah, there's a virus on your computer. We need to fix it. We need to get access to your computer. It's like, Microsoft don't fucking call you, motherfucker.
They called me. They called me one time. Okay, check this out. They called me one time. I was taking a shit, and they're like, "Hello."
Tell me about that.
I was like, "Hello, this is Microsoft. We're here to let you know you have a virus on your computer. Which one? What was that? Which one? I got two of them. Which one is it? The black one or blue one? What? Dude, you're calling me while I'm taking a shit. Do you hear it flush? I'm like, dude, you call me at a bad time. I'm here taking a shit. I'm dropping a video right now. I'm in the Oval Office. Bye. Whatever. And I mean, I get these numbers. Like, I got a call from a self-proclaimed collection agency claiming I had some imbalance at this address where I used to live. Okay. I said, yeah. I haven't lived there in 13 years. Okay. I don't live there no more. Whatever happened, the statute is passed. You cannot collect any money on me.
You can't collect after 7 years.
Yeah. I said, the reason you're mad because I'm saying the truth. And he says, well, here, I'm paying my taxes. You're I'm like, he's blaming me for a reason why he's paying his taxes, or is like, I'm like, dude, you ain't paying taxes. You're scamming people who are paying taxes, you fucking nut job. You're trying to collect something that you cannot collect that happened over a decade ago, you fucking cocksucker. It's been over 7 years. Blow me.
Yeah, that shit falls off your credit in 7 years. They can't collect that shit.
So I go, how much I owe? So he told me, okay. How far does it go back? 2013. Bullshit. What address? Ding dong.
I haven't lived. I'm not living at that address at that time. You're bullshit.
It's been 13 years, you ass. Then he gets mad because I told the truth and hit him in the face with it.
Yeah, you called him on his bullshit.
And they got mad. They got mad because I go, I know the reason why you're mad. Why? Because you're not scamming me. You're not scamming me for any money. I'm owning your ass like a $2 whore. Thank you very much, bitch. Click.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it does bug people every fucking time they call. Hello? Clink. I'll get a phone saying, scam likely. I don't answer it. If it says scam likely, don't answer it. Even if it's a 10-digit zero number, ladies and gentlemen. Shit.
I don't play with them.
I mean, it's like they're like 3 M&Ms. They're like 3 M&Ms away from holy shit.
Right.
They're like a fry short of a Happy Meal.
Hey, don't insult the Happy Meal, man.
I mean, there was a video I watched where an anonymous hacked into this this call center.
Yeah, where they were.
And it was
until they shut down the line.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
Oh yeah, dude, I loved that, dude.
I laughed my ass off. And if you check out Honest Pranks, it has some videos where he's exposing scams of these call centers and shit. This IRS scam, this FBI scam, this Microsoft scam. Microsoft don't call you. You call them. You call them if you have a problem. Then they'll help you.
Yeah, they're not going to call you.
No. I mean, it is so fucking funny that people are not falling for it anymore because they're not making their money as they usually do.
Well, the problem with these scammers is a lot of these scammers are based in Nigeria. If you know,
Nigeria, India, and here.
Yeah, and even in the Philippines. But a lot of your scammers, they're coming from Nigeria, and I know for Nigeria, the country of Nigeria, they've got a lot of problems there. A lot of economic problems, a lot of governmental problems. In fact, the country's in a civil war right now. There's militias fighting against the government in Nigeria. And things are just so bad there politically and economically that even well-educated people can't find gainful employment. There's nothing available to them. So they've got no alternative but to go to these fucking scamming venues to make a living.
And they're actually making a killing though. Even though they're committing a crime, they're actually making a killing.
Yeah, and the police won't do anything. The Nigerian police won't do anything about it because they're on the payroll of these.
Oh yeah.
These scamming agencies. It's not just one fucking scammer.
There's thousands of them.
It's not even just thousands of them, dude. They're not working. A lot of these people aren't working individually. They are working for shadow companies that are set up as legitimate businesses, but they're scam and fraud agencies trying to con you out of your fucking money.
They call it.
The police won't do anything about it because these fucking scam corporations pay off the police.
On the take.
Yeah.
And if you try to stop it, the cop would say, "Look, they'll try to take you out because you're stopping their income. Their second income is getting bribed."
Yeah. So they're not going to fucking do anything. And the various government agencies around the world, they're not going to fucking do anything.
Because they're also on the take.
Well, not only that, but the most they could do is fucking highlight the scam and make it available on their fucking websites for people to learn about. But that ain't going to help you get justice or get your fucking money back.
Unless you hire a hack group to do it for you.
Yeah. And at which point, you would have to be smart enough to be able to uncover that person's IP address.
Oh, yeah.
Via the phone. You'd have to be able to track that phone call back to its location or track the email back to its location.
That's like
your average Joe doesn't know how to do that.
That's like I got a text from that number that was based out of Vegas and shit that through my life if I didn't pay out $800 and shit or whatever it was.
Probably the number was probably a Google number or a fucking Skype number.
Did that do that ever trace it to where it went, or did he have any info?
What, on my account?
The number that I sent you to have it checked out and shit.
Yeah, they went after it, but I don't ask what happened. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I just pass it along. It's like, hey, everybody want to fucking have some fun?
I just need to know.
I don't want to know. If you went outside the law, I don't want to fucking know.
I just want to know who that person is and know why they are threatening my life and shit. Even though I don't know this person and shit. So.
Yeah, it's pure and simple. They're trying to get fucking money out of you. I'd be like, go fuck yourself. It's like, oh, well, I'll kill you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, motherfucker, take a number.
I got a message from a guy that's
I'm on a government watch list. There's a fucking line to kill me.
There's a guy over here that's what's his name? Lucas Zaitev, Zaitsev, and started talking, and he's lives in Moscow, Bashkortostan, Russia. Works at
Well, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. And started talking, and he's a hacker. And
Nice.
And he asked me if I'm afraid, like, show my face, because am I afraid that someone might kill me because I'm showing my face? I said, no, I'm not afraid of anybody. Boys don't control me. And boys are just pussies and shit.
Yep.
And that's what I said, you know. And he asked me if I ever get bullying from a nightstick. I said no, nope. And I said I'm not young. I'm older. I mean I don't take shit from nobody. I mean I'm in my 40s and shit.
Yeah.
So he asked me if I'm anonymous. I said I'm an anon. I'm a founder of the anonymous Liberty Media. You know, I do blogging and podcasting and shit like that. And really going against the grain of the status quo and shit. And,
yeah.
Never really get caught. Am I afraid? No, I'm not afraid. Shit. Well, what am I afraid of? You know, big bad wolf taking a shit on top of our windows and shit. Oh crap.
Yeah, leave tequila out of this.
Yeah, I did. I let her out. Poor. Man, I mean, what's your thoughts on that Tulsi Gabbard chick, dude? I mean, like, Hillary Clinton accused her of being a Russian asset. I'm like, dude, she's pulling this crap again? Fuck you, Hillary, man. Just because nobody's kissing your ass, licking your boot, or licking your bush, go fuck yourself. At least somebody has the balls to say, fuck you, kiss my ass, eat shit and die, you rotten piece of milk shit, you know.
I don't know where she thinks she's got room to fucking talk with this whole fucking Russian shit. She's the one that sold uranium one to Russia.
25% of it, for $2.3 trillion. And guess who has a piece of that? Russia, China, and Iran. They're going to get some of that shit.
Yeah. She don't need to be talking about fucking Russian spies and all that shit. She's the fucking guilty party in that.
And she accused the president of it just to save her own ass. Well, guess what, Hillary? You're caught and you're fucked.
But yet she'll never be prosecuted for it.
Nah. Because they're protecting her rotten skanky, her rotten ass.
Yeah, because if they don't, all their shit comes undone. She's too involved.
Larry Nichols, oh hell yeah. Larry Nichols said that if they prosecute Hillary, Pandora's box is going to be open and everybody involved is going down with her.
Which would be like 90% of Washington.
Yeah. Even the media people, too.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's going down for something. And they're going to go for a plea deal just to save their stupid fucking corrupt ass and shit. Like, I want to play. I want to testify to save my corrupt fat ass. I want immunity. Fuck you. I'm getting immunity. No, fuck you. I want immunity. Suck my dick. I'm going to get immunity.
I say prosecute them all to the fullest extent and start over.
Yeah. Do not give them immunity. Do not give them plea. Prosecute those fuckers. They're supposed to stand the law. And then hang them. Hang them high.
Yep.
On the biggest, tallest gallows of all. Line them up, pull the switch, and watch them air dance.
Oh, yes.
Don't click go. Do not pass $200. And if you see the fat chick crush the rainbow, do not eat the Skittles.
See, here's the thing. If the government doesn't step up and start doing its job, the people are going to step up and do it for them.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, one of these days, it's going to happen. Somebody's going to push the wrong button, and the people are going to come unfucking hinged. And Washington is going to be faced with full-scale war.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be nothing they can do to stop it.
No, because they caused it. They caused it. They've been causing it for over 100 years and shit.
Well, that aside, statistically, the United States government cannot win. Even at 30% of 30%.
No chance in hell.
Yeah. 30% of the United States are gun owners. If you had 30% of those people go to war, the United States government loses.
Yeah.
In every scenario. They have run simulations given every scenario in this instance, and they have lost in every single scenario.
You have militias and gangbangers.
Yeah, you're not going to win. The United States government is not going to win.
No. You have your militias in every state, no chance in hell. You have gangbangers who could whoop their ass because, look, the urban area, they know it better. They know it better. They lived there their whole life. You look at gangs in Los Angeles, all over LA, San Diego, San Pedro, Compton. They know the streets better than anybody. And they would kick your ass if you came in.
Yep.
I mean, the police can't do shit because gang members, they know the streets. They know where to hide. They know where to ambush. They know these streets better than even the cops.
Yep. And if they brought in excessive force and use high-grade weapons or even brought in the military, you know, they'd have to be very careful on how they handle it. And they sure as hell can't fucking bomb their own citizens. Otherwise, it's going to be a massive credibility nightmare for the United States with the rest of the world.
That's why we lost in Vietnam. Because the people in Vietnam and Laos, they know their land better than anybody.
Yep.
They could use the elements better. They're better technically. They're more superior, and they could beat a multi-billion-dollar military. They could use the forest lands to ambush the enemy. They ain't stupid. I mean, like in the Middle East, we basically lost it. We basically lost at war, even though we took out Saddam. and Bin Laden. We still got our asses kicked because they know the land better. They had a home field advantage. Any country that's invaded, they know their own area better than the enemy. And they will always have home field advantage.
They will. But the question now becomes, what is it that's going to set off the people of the United States to go to war with their own fucking government?
That one push.
My question is, what is going to be that one push? What's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Oh, okay, good one. I could say top three things. The threat to take guns and actually trying to do it, like the Katrina shit.
Yeah.
Stealing the property for eminent domain bullshit. Even though you own that property, you own the house, everything you're on it. Taking everything you have. Everything you have, even your livelihood. That right there would be one of many pushes that would drive a person to the brink of sanity and pissed off. If you're a guy coming home to take the home away from your family, fuck that. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I don't care if you're from the House Authority or not. I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
Right?
Take my guns. I'll kick your ass. And then some. Because Katrina, the chief was asked, will people get their guns? He says, no. We're taking them. Which was against the Constitution.
Yep.
And after all said and done, he got locked up. The mayor got locked up. Half of the department got locked up, and they're doing time in prison. Federal prison and shit. There was fraud in there, and the mayor, the chief, and half the department was making money off this shit. FEMA was also making money off this shit too.
Oh yeah.
And they're sitting in federal prison serving time. If you commit the crime, you're doing the time, and you're becoming someone's meat puppet.
Yep.
Ain't no hand in someone's dick up your ass.
Nope.
They're gonna fill you up like Tula Rosa.
That's why I don't understand how Epstein supposedly killed himself. It doesn't make any sense. He was murdered hands fucking down.
He did have dirt on a lot of people. He had names of people. Members of the royal family, members of the media.
He didn't kill himself.
No. He was taken out. When that blackout happened is when he died. The blackout was a front to have him taken out because he had names. Well, I mean, he had names, dates. People who flew on his plane, went to his island. They wanted him gone because he knew too much. They took him out because he was going to testify.
Yep.
They're going to give him 5 years. Bullshit. Give him life. Because if a hacker gets 20 years, if a guy who has a small ounce of weed is doing 15 to 20 on a victimless crime, where, hey, look, no victim crime, like having a little joint. They're doing 15 years. A pedophile should do life with no parole.
I agree.
If you're a politician corrupted for doing shit, even your stupid ass should be in life in prison.
Yeah, that's the whole thing called treason.
And once you get out, they're going to put patches of companies you're a bitch to. That's what I would do. Put the companies tattooed on your ass who you get money from.
It's a prospect.
Well, man, oh, yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. Go ahead and keep running with it.
All right. Well, up here, trying to get my camera back on here, trying to camera fixed here, and like, holy crap! See here, edit. Huh, no camera. What the fuck? Settings. Done. We're at an hour and 25 minutes and 54 seconds. We're at this for almost an hour and a half. It's coming. Now, it's really it's a good question on the autopsy of Epstein was really kind of shocker. Coroner said that he had some bones broken around his neck, Adam's apple, more of a strangulation and not hanging. Now, if you're somebody that knew too much, that had names, dates, people who flew on your manifest on the Lolita Bolton Express, names of people of the royal family, people of media, people of government, people of all walks of life, in big pharma, big bang, all this like that, who involved in that shit. Their names were on the list of Jeffrey Epstein. If he was still alive, he would have. They were putting a fear in God in this guy. The fear of life in prison. I want to see him fry. Bring back old Sparky. Up in the guest chamber. Make him do the aerial two-step. It is Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. Check that. Now, many of you who are having a channel on YouTube, I hope you guys read the email you guys got. That is, I said it's pretty corny. And instead of sending it now, should have done it. Governor Newsom has strong words for Trump at Fresno visit. Really? Good bastard. Governor Newsom says, speaks at a California Economic Summit in Fresno Friday morning. Photo by Edward Smith at the crowd of hundreds gathered at Fresno Hotel. Thought sloughing off political rivalry and working together is needed to solve the state's and national biggest problem. Governor this tool. Oh, shit. Oh, well, oh, here you go. Oh, everybody has an iPhone. Here's something for you guys. Beware. Facebook is secretly using your iPhone's camera as you scroll your feed. Have you guys noticed that Mark Zuckerberg looks like a penis with Down syndrome? iPhone owners beware. It appears Facebook might be actively using your camera without your knowledge while you're scrolling your feed. The issue has come to light after a user going by the name of Joshua Maddox took to Twitter to report an unusual behavior while occurring in the Facebook app on iOS. In footage he shared, you can see his camera actively working in the background as he scrolls through his feed. The problem becomes evident due to a bug that showed the camera feed in a tiny sliver on the left side of your screen when you open up the photo in the app and swipe down.
So what is this, a Facebook app or?
Yeah. Maddox adds he found the same issue on 5 iPhone devices running iOS 13.2.2, but was unable to produce it on an iOS 12.
Oh.
I will note that iPhone running iOS 12 don't show the camera. Note to say that it's not being used, he says. Finding the consistent with your own attempts while iPhone running iOS 13.2.2, indeed the camera actively working in the background, the issue just don't appear to affect the iOS 13.1.3. With further notice, the issue only occurs when you give the Facebook app access to your camera. If not, it appears to Facebook tries to access it, but iOS blocks the attempt. The remaining unclear if it is expected behavior or simply a bug in software for iOS. We all know that Facebook will say, spoiler, it's a bug.
Well, I didn't know it did that.
We're sorry for what's worth.
It's okay, George.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and post your stuff, George. Don't pay us.
We've been seeing for what's worth, we've been unable to reduce the issue on Android version 10 using the Google Pixel 4. Whatever the reason for it, though, this behavior particularly concerning Facebook's atrocious track record when it comes to your privacy number, Cambridge Analytica. But by now, everyone should be well aware that any iOS app that has been granted access to your camera can secretly record you. Back in 2017, researchers Felix Cross spoke to TNW about the same issue. At the time, the researcher noted one way to deal with the privacy concern is to revoke camera access, though that arguably doesn't make a smooth software appearance. Other thing he suggests is cover up your camera like a former ad director, Jim Comey, and Facebook own emperor Mark Zuckerberg do. learn from the pros, I guess. We reach out to Facebook and further comment, and we'll update this piece accordingly if we hear back. And have you noticed that Mark Zuckerberg looks like a penis with Down syndrome?
Hey, don't insult the penis with Down syndrome. The penis with Down syndrome is a little bit higher on the evolutionary chain than Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, he has mental issues, and so does his penis. It has its own man bun. They call it hipster dick. Hi, I'm hipster dick. I got a man bun. Could you imagine if the news reported that? Breaking news. Mark Zuckerberg's penis, it has Down syndrome, it has a man bun. News at 11.
Mark Zuckerberg shouldn't have created Facebook. He should have gone out and gotten laid.
Or got a real job.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, dude, get off here. Go get a fucking hand job.
Facebook is headed to where MySpace was.
Yeah, now, Tom did us dirty.
If MySpace was ran properly, it would have done good. it would have done good,
Yeah.
right? I mean, but this kettlehead, Mister Penis with Down Syndrome, Zuckercuck, has issues. 230 people that work for Facebook all together wrote a letter to him. Stop stop this shit. Stop politicizing this crap. Get back to where it's supposed to be, a platform. He has 60% control. Period. Percent. The board of directors have 40%.
Yeah.
Now, when Steve Jobs was head of Apple at the time, board of directors wanted to go a different way. They fired his ass. Until all of a sudden, things happened at Apple where they brought him back and they kicked the guy who started this shit out, he went to prison, and Steve Jobs made Apple what it was before he died.
Yeah.
Now we got Tim Cook, and who's on the board of a Chinese tech company. Wouldn't that be a total conflict of interest?
Kinda, yeah. Suffice it to say.
AT&T got fined $600 million. No, wait. Yeah. $600 million.
Where does that money go?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm way off here. I'm way off here. Hold on. Super not word it. Let's see here. Come on. Let's see here. Not 600. That's not 600. I think it's about 100 million. No, yeah.
Even so, $100 million. Where the fuck is that money going? Where's that money go to? If you committed a crime against the people, shouldn't the people see that money?
Yeah.
I mean, give them a fucking tax credit or something. Shit. Just going from one criminal to another.
Yeah, they're fined $30 million for throttling data because people were getting the unlimited shit, and they're putting a cap on it. And if you pass that cap, they charge you a fee. Now, unlimited means unlimited. I'm getting it from through T-Mobile and shit.
Yeah.
They were fined $100 million by the FCC, and they've been fined $30 million by the FTC and shit. So that's $130 million altogether that they're being fined. I mean, Facebook, they got fined what, $5 billion? Google got fined over what, was it $20 billion or whatnot for their shit?
Yeah. You would think after they were getting fined all this money, they'd stop doing it.
I mean, it's like you got caught fisting a jackass, but you got fined $1 million for fisting the jackass, but you're still fisting the jackass. You're getting fined another $1,000 for fisting the jackass because they're tired of you seeing crap from all the way up to your elbow and shit.
You think these people would learn? I understand you got to make your money, but you know what? When you're losing money, you're fucking yourselves.
Yeah, you are. You're basically fucking yourself up your own ass by
especially when
not really listening.
Business. It's the problem with these companies. They think they're untouchable. Oh, we'll just pay a fine. It's nothing compared to what we're making. But they don't realize that they could get their fucking business shut down.
It don't matter. No matter how big you are, economically or what, you can and will get you down.
Yeah, the bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Oh,
and they don't fucking get that. Not only could they be shut down, but they'll lose customers by the droves.
That's like with PG&E here. PG&E is way too fucking big. Their executives and shit are making wazoo up the ass. I mean, look what happened to Enron. Enron got too big. People were making they're gonna themselves an assload of money, and there ain't. I mean, it was a big old fuck up and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Big old fuck up. And Bernie Madoff, he's in prison for 100 years for his shit that he did. That's why I think about it. Madoff with billions of dollars of other people's money and shit. And it's like fucking hey, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
I think we're over almost an hour and a half. We're about an hour and 21 minutes and shit.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well safe to call it a day on this shit.
Yep.
You're gonna.
Oh yeah.
This. Like, how do you see the completed file and download it so I can post it to TWBRM?
I could send you a link.
Yeah, send me the link as soon as we're done, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right.
I think just hit the link that's on the messenger thing or here. It's on the chat thing here. And,
yeah, we'll fuck with it.
And I'll just
figure it out. But go ahead and close this out, man. All
right, guys. We are at the end of our the turkey is in the oven. It's almost getting burnt and about to grow a dick. Okay, let's say thanks, my good buddy, man, Tin Man. Thanks for coming, brother.
Always a pleasure.
And this has been fun. Again, we StreamYard, give it a shot. Try it out. Also try out Streamlabs. But to do it here on a laptop, try out StreamYard. I'm sorry, StreamYard. Later on. And play search of it. Oh, okay. Let me rephrase, folks.
Take your time. Sound it out.
I'm Grandmaster Evan. My good buddy Tin Man here. Thank you, brother.
Always a pleasure.
And play search. If you guys are new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Evan.
I'm the Tin Man.
Tin Man, knowledge is free. If you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. I'm Revan. You're not. Fuck you. I'm out.
Later.
Later.